Hello everyone. So here is a trick that I've been wanting to make a video of for a while. It is a recoil cancel trick called pump canceling. So we'll start with Chris's assault shotgun. It'll probably be the easiest weapon to be able to showcase this with. I'll be doing the same thing for Jill as well. But here's the conditions by which you can use pump canceling. It can be done with auto-aim or without auto-aim, but the condition is that the character has to be raising the gun from their hip, like so. What you need to do is you need to raise your aim, and between shots, release, tap up, hold R1 and then X again. It's pretty simple. Basically what's going on is, this is the normal shotgun animation, and you can cancel it. You can cancel the little recoil animation there by, after your shot, you release R1 and X, and then immediately Chris will have returned to neutral standing position. But if you just do that, releasing the D-pad, then it won't actually work. So basically, between shots, after shots, we need to drop aim immediately and then tap up. I kind of dropped it there for a sec. And that's it. Pretty simple. You see I'm using a regular PlayStation controller for this, but the way to do it is with controller type B. Yeah, sorry, it's all in Japanese, but basically what's going on with this controller scheme is X or square is your run button, A or X on the PlayStation controller is your confirm button, R1 or right bumper or right trigger, either or, is used to raise the gun, at which point R1, X, fire, and cancel. R1, X, fire, cancel. R1, X, fire, cancel. Just release it, and then as soon as you see the first frame of Chris's movement, you can do that. So there's the rattle. He got me there. And I kind of dropped it at the last second, but that's one such example of how pump canceling is supposed to work. You can't use pump canceling on any boss where Chris raises his gun to shoulder height. And he will raise his gun shoulder height without fail if you auto-aim on certain bosses. So here's the here's where it absolutely does not work. Because Jan's hitbox is raised quite off the ground as such. I suppose it's in certain rooms where Chris is unable to aim from waist height. Like so, he absolutely cannot do it here. So here's his neutral standing with the rocket launcher. You can see there's a lot of recoil. He's moving backwards, but if we use a neutral stand to cancel it, simple, huh? Steer skate up. And now we're about to find out whether you can do pump canceling with yawn on real survival mode. Now, real survival mode, you do not do auto aim, so that changes the conditions by which you are spinning around and aiming, and also I believe it does affect whether you raise the gun from your shoulder or not, but it probably doesn't. Maybe it all depends on the room that you were in, and in this case, he goes from shoulder, no matter what. I have no idea what happened there. But yeah, you can see that Chris is still aiming from shoulder height, which cannot be helped. Pretty much no matter what, whenever you're fighting Yawn, whether you're playing on New Game or whether you're playing on Real Survival Mode or even Invisible Enemy Mode. So there's certain bosses that prevent you from doing pump canceling with the shotgun while you are fighting them. Another quick shot trick that I haven't mentioned before. It's really, really tough to do, especially on 60 FPS, but it's a one-frame link. And you cannot get it by mashing. Basically, you have to... I just did it once. Okay. But you can see it happens at the very tail end of the handgun firing animation. It can be done with both Jill and Chris, but basically you just turn the regular handgun into the samurai edge this way, and it does come in handy during a speedrun. Unfortunately, it's, as I said before, one-frame links, and it's made even worse by the... it's made even worse by running the game in 60 FPS, so it's kind of almost impossible. One-frame links, 60 inputs per second. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Okay, now we have a setup that I can use to show off quick shot mechanics as Jill. Now with Yawn, Jill never raises the shotgun to her shoulder, so she can get away with using pump canceling on Yawn with both shotguns, as you can see. But most notably, she can do it with her grenade launcher, which is muy, muy, muy importante. You cannot do quick shooting as Chris on bosses, but you can on Jill. You can with Jill. So, pump canceling is better utilized with Jill. That's pretty much it for this tutorial. I hope you found it handy, and happy running, everyone.